Alright, my captions are still up from last time. I need to, open up my broadcast to make sure everything's working. Everything appears to be working. This is actually less work than voice mod, some odd reason. Oh my gosh. I'm cleaning my room right now, and I don't know. I need to certify for unemployment. Oh god. This is actually worse. Okay. Yeah, everything's working. Now I need to check to make sure Reality app is working. Alright, test 1, 2, 3, test 1, 2, 3. Test 1, 2, 3. Test 1, 2, 3, test 1, 2, 3. Everything's going wrong. Trying to open up Reality. Test 1, 2, 3, test 1, 2, 3. What the fuck? Oh, that's bad. Wow. Okay. I let my guard down because this has been working, but for some reason, I got the, oh shit, I got the ports reversed. I'm gonna have to be more careful. I'm gonna have to go back to playing Caprilina. Oh man, I'm gonna have to go back to testing using Caprilina, because I reversed the broadcast port and the music port, the ports that go into my iPhone 6s Plus. I knew that one of these days I was gonna have something go wrong, but luckily nobody was there to see it. I'm so glad no one was there to see it, because my real voice actually legit leaked through and everything. If somebody was there, I would have been shitting myself. I would have legitimately fucking shit myself if somebody was on the live stream. Luckily no one was there. Okay. I need to try to be more careful. Okay, it looks like things are working correctly now. The best way to do this is just to be silent. Yeah, because there's a 10-second delay anyways. Testing 1, 2, 3, testing 1, 2, 3, testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3, testing 1, 2, 3, testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3, testing 1, 2, 3, testing 1, 2, 3. Everything's working as intended now as far as the direct line. I have a direct line of audio for my live stream. Now everything's working as intended. That was a close one. Oh my god. So my real voice almost leaks through to people. My real voice did leak through on a test broadcast, but no one was there and I ended it quickly enough. So I need to be more careful in the future. I knew that was going to happen with transitioning to this new voice, I swear to God. I knew that was going to happen, I swear to God. Oh my god. Alright, testing 1, 2, 3, testing 1, 2, 3. Oh my god. Hello there, Hazzy. What's good? What's up? How's it going? How you doing? Wow. Oh my god. I always end up broadcasting really late. I had a bad day today. Things just went really wrong today. And then I had to be on the phone for like a really long time. I was on the phone for like a super long time today. Oh, fuck. So, I was on the phone for a really long time because, my computer tech bro is building a retro gaming PC. Yeah, and I actually wanted to talk about that during the live stream because, it would just be something to talk about because other than that, I'm just cleaning my room. It is 9:38 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I'm in Los Angeles, California. So anyway, today is going to be, 6:38 p.m. for you. Wait a second. What part of the world are you in? Cause, like, Pacific Standard Time is like, we're the ones who have the earlier end of the spectrum, and then East Coast, it's like 3 hours ahead. Huh. Oh, I'm confused. Okay. Oh, you're in an island. Okay. Okay. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, thanks for the context. Thank you. Have you seen me do this? My long-ass tongue. And then my beautiful chompers. I pay good money for this shit, so I always like to show it off because I paid good money for this shit. I like to get my money's worth. There. I'm so ridiculous, man. Yeah, there's something interesting that I want to share. My, computer tech bro is working on a project, and then I'm also going to, link his channel. I'm gonna make sure I promote his channel in the process. I should have big text for it, really, I'll fix this. Okay, thank you. Too bad you couldn't stay, you can't see the retro gaming computer. That's okay. I know it's kind of, obscure technology. Alright. Okay. I'm preparing to share my screen. I have to be careful that I don't show anything personal because I use this computer for everything, so I have to be careful I don't share anything personal. But I think I'm just gonna blow this up, make this full screen. I have to make sure. Um, I want to stop all the audio streams on desktop because I'm not planning on sharing my desktop audio, but I just don't want anything leak through. Okay. There. And captions off. Don't need them. Display capture on. Oh, yeah, the background off. Wait a minute. Oh, why am I moving everything around here? Game capture. Yeah, I can move that down here. Can be over here. I'm going over here. Ah, that's good enough. So this is the retro gaming PC that my computer tech bro is building. And this BIOS is very interesting. When I saw this, I was like, what in the RGB? Because I haven't seen any BIOS systems, BIOS setup. I haven't seen anything that looks like this today. It's all just black and white. But this, oh wait, this is from 1993. I guess the BIOS software was manufactured in 1993. The computer actually might be from 93, I'm not sure. But I could be wrong. Disclaimer, I could be wrong, I don't know. But I got the specs sent over to me. Now, this is not going to be my computer. This is for, my, computer tech bro is, building this computer for himself. Let me see what the specs are that he sent to me. This is just something interesting to talk about because my live streams generally tend to be pretty boring. Lately. Well, sometimes, I don't know, it depends on how many people come in for chat. Okay. Okay, he says it is a 486 with 16 megabytes of RAM, dual 3.5, 5.25 floppy SCSI CD-ROM, Sound Blaster, 16 missing hard drives, Serious Logic GPU with 2 megabytes of video memory. Motherboard was made in 1993. Okay, that's what I thought. I thought the motherboard was made in 1993. He says that he had to reseat the GPU and RAM to get it to work. And that it wasn't booting before. Oh yeah, I remember him. So I was on the phone for like a few hours today, talking about this computer. So I figured that I would drag this into my live stream. We talked about him actually joining my live stream, which is totally possible through like Zoom or Skype. But I said the problem was that if he joins the live stream, I'm going to have my desktop audio on and I can't like play anything else. I have to be careful what I play in the background. That I have to source my audio to another computer. I just didn't feel like dealing with all of that tonight. Maybe one of these days, because I also have to certify for unemployment and stuff like that. I have a draft, but I have to submit. But I may have to certify for other weeks. With how late it is, I just didn't want to deal with it tonight. And I have another problem. I have to go to bed early because I have to be somewhere tomorrow. I have to be somewhere tomorrow afternoon, so I actually need to go to bed early, so I have another problem there. So I can't even live stream like well, it should be the average length, but I can't go over that. Like at midnight, I definitely gotta stop streaming because I was originally supposed to go to bed at midnight, but it looks like it's going to be 1 a.m. now, Pacific Standard Time. I don't even know anymore. Oh, this computer costs $40. $40. And the PC is 31 years old. And he's fixing it. The reason why it was $40 is because it was it's a fixer-upper. But yeah, that's how like old BIOS screen. If you got into a BIOS system, this is how it used to look like. So I thought this is pretty interesting. So this computer is for him to do retro gaming, which I'm also interested in doing retro gaming too. But for me, I'm going to do everything with emulation or virtualization because That's the only way I can support this avatar and what I do here. With like, yeah, with something like this, it would be a lot harder to do my avatar and to do OBS and to broadcast it live. I want to do everything for like virtual machine or emulation. If a computer game can't play through that, it's just kind of, I would pass on it probably because most games that I want to play should be able to play through virtualization or emulation. Most games that I want to play should be able to play through a virtual machine on this computer or emulation on this computer. And Playground doing everything on this computer so that I can use this voice and I can use this avatar or this is really important to me. I want to make sure that I do that. And this is his website once again. This is his YouTube channel. Once again, Steampunk Star Raisin. His social media handle is also just Star Raisin, and that's his website in big text, so that like there's no confusion here. Like we all know what his website is, but yeah, that's my computer tech bro because all of this would not be possible without him. He's the one who hooked me up with everything, so all this would not be possible without him, and I helped him in the past too with a lot of the graphic design stuff. So I'm gonna stop sharing my screen now because that's just something to talk about. Okay, before I can turn the captions back on, I need to resituate here. It's always kind of a pain in the butt to resituate stuff after doing something like that. That's why I don't share my screen often, because it's always kind of a pain in the butt to like resituate after doing something like that. But in this instance, it was necessary. I needed to fully share my screen to show the retro gaming PC because I didn't want it. I sometimes will share my screen to the left side where my media source is. I'll often do it on the left corner, but I felt like it wouldn't do it justice if the screen was really small that I'm sharing. I felt like it wouldn't do it justice. It definitely would not look as good and stuff like that. So I wanted to make sure that it was fully there and that there was no compromises. But that's what I was talking about on the phone for like quite a few hours before I could live stream and stuff like that. But yeah, without him, this voice that I have would not be possible. All of this would not be possible, really. It would be a lot harder. It'd be a lot more of a long shot. So it's because of my connection that I have that I can do this, because he also helped finance some of it. He helped finance some of it. We both financed this endeavor, this expensive endeavor. We both financed it. So all this would not be possible if it weren't for his help. So I always try to, like, if I can promote him, I'll do it. I'll do it anytime that I can. I'll do it because he deserves a lot more, like, he deserves actually to be monetized on YouTube, really. He deserves a lot more followers and stuff. But I know the YouTube algorithm has done him wrong lately, so he gets disillusioned and doesn't upload content regularly because the YouTube algorithm is tricky and it's really a hit or miss. Okay, I was gonna watch a video. I don't even know. I was thinking about watching a video or something. Oh yeah, that's right. I'll see what I can do tonight because it's not gonna be. Oh, hello there. Elden Vifril 2 ... Okay, that's really out of context. I was like, huh? Who is Eden Vifril? Velafriel. Eden Velafriel ... Hey, man. I know that my computer tech bro likes to send me text messages with ... just to like play a prank on me or to mess with my head. It makes me wonder. if this is a sock puppet account. Eden Villarreal too. It doesn't look like a name you would use, so. What the fuck? Bro, what the hell? Oh, what the fuck? Hello there, what's good, what's up? How's it going? How you doing? I see you have entered the room. I may be a little late. But I see that you've come in. Wow. Hey, what's good, what's up? Alrighty. I'm gonna get up and continue clean my room a little bit. I already did quite a bit of cleaning before starting the stream. Oh, because I was on the phone for such a long time. I was on the phone for a while and stuff. Yeah, I think I'm only gonna clean to a limited extent because I have to certify for unemployment and I always do like an art update. Unfortunately, I'm not gonna be able to do much tonight because I have to go to bed early and, I did get a decent start to my day, but the problem is I had a really bad day. I got into an argument with a family member over something stupid. I did something stupid. I've done actually several stupid things today, so I'm having kind of a stupid day, I'm having a bad day, and I also was on the phone for a really long time, so yeah, my whole day was just kind of like taking weird twists and turns even though I got really start. Sometimes a lot of times it doesn't matter what time I start my day. If I get a late start, early start, my day will still go the same way. It will still like go. My day will still like be upside down no matter what. Sometimes I'm just screwed. Yeah, I realized at some point I was like, you know what, this routine I have is permanent. There was no changing it. It's like permanent because this fucking routine I have is permanent. There's no changing it because like it doesn't matter what time I start my day, there's always some shit going down or something's going wrong. I hope maybe one of these days I start my day earlier, maybe I'll be more productive. But the problem is I have all this music to re-record. I don't know when I'm gonna fucking do that. I also want to go into... Well, going on the VR chat is... Had a hiccup. Going on the VR chat is easier to handle. But just recording music is a lot. And I need to start like earlier in the day if it's like a studio version, not a demo. That's why I've been composing my new Sunglide for the Winterfall, because it's more chill, it's like a lot less involved. But my ability to do music, man, has just really taken a nosedive. Like, my ability to sit down and concentrate, actually do music for a long period of time. But, you know, I used to be able to make time for homework. I have to kind of treat it like homework sometimes. I have to, like, have that same discipline. And the problem was, I know what the fucking problem is. Okay, I know what the problem is. There's actually more than one problem. It's actually very complex. That's why it never gets any better right now. Because I have, like, all these fucking problems. It's very complex. Hello there, Billy. What's good? What's up? How's it going? How you doing? Wow. Oh man, why is my character's head bent down? I gotta readjust this shit. Maybe I can go and reset the skeleton. What is it? What did I have, like back problems or something? Look at me, I'm all slouched down. Did I reset my skeleton? Can I reset position? Oh, it's not working, shit. I have to actually sit down in front of the webcam to get it to readjust. Okay. I get up again, hopefully it will freeze in this position. That computer is older than me in real life. That computer from 1993, that's older than me in real life. Holy shit. Because I'm 27. My character is like 50 though. My character is 50, but I usually never get into that because people are gonna be like, I know people would be like, what the fuck? It would be like a disaster. I wouldn't roleplay that part of the character. Because sometimes I need to just be real, I need to just be able to relate to people. You know, sometimes I have to make compromises with the character or the roleplay just to be real, just relate to people. Oh god. Look at me. My position got screwed up again. Fuck. Yeah, I'm mostly away from the camera. I'm cleaning my room, so I'm AFK, I'm away from the camera. But I have a huge screen. I have like 3 different screens. I have 3 different screens, so I can see what the hell is going on very easily from the other side of the room. Confusion and delay. Confusion and delay. Confusion and delay. Oh, God. You know, I ate a bunch of food. I ate a big dinner and I forgot I had all these leftover desserts from the 4th of July party. But there'll be plenty of time to eat that this week. I guess I'll just save for it a little bit at a time instead of stuffing my face all at once. It's kind of warm in my room. It was a warm day today, and it's kind of warm in my room right now. Throw me off. I probably should start certifying for unemployment soon, given that fact I have to go to bed soon. But that's technically due on the 10th. I actually have a few more days. But I have a draft. So I'm hoping it's just as simple as going in there and submitting the draft. I'm not going to get super involved with it because I have to go to bed and I have a few more days. I have until July 10th, so I shouldn't get super hung up with it. Oh, there's something else I remembered that I almost forgot about. I don't want to get super hung up with unemployment stuff because I need to go to bed earlier today. I don't have to go to bed super early, but I have to go to bed earlier. So, earlier than I normally would. I have to go there earlier than I normally would, so I don't want to get super hung up with that. I just want to go in there and submit my draft. Oh, a follow-up to my other live stream. I found out that my certification stuff, the problem I was having, I talked to somebody about it during the eligibility interview for unemployment, and I'm good. He said I'm okay. I'm good. So I can just go and submit that without hesitation now, because I took the person's name down too. I took down a name. I've only applied to one position this week, but I networked this week. This week I networked. This week. That networking really is the most promising thing that I've done. The networking is the most promising thing that I've done this week. Yeah, it's pretty amazing. Oh yeah, I know what I want to talk about next. Oh my god, yesterday I had a migraine, and on 4th of July I was busy. I should talk about what I did on 4th of July too. Okay, there's a lot more to talk about than I thought. I was like, what did I even talk about? So I started out with the retro gaming PC, but I did some stuff on July. I did some interesting stuff, and I saw this band called Dog and Butterfly as a heart tribute. I've seen Dog and Butterfly 5 times though. I've seen Dog and Butterfly several times already. I started seeing Dog and Butterfly in Hermosa Beach, California at Fiesta. I think it was Fiesta Hermosa or Fiesta de la Hermosa. I know it was Fiesta Hermosa. I saw Dog and Butterfly about 3 times at Fiesta Hermosa. And this was my 4th time or my 5th time seeing them at Point. I saw them at Point Vicente Park in Palos Verdes, California. That's in Los Angeles County and it's close to LA. Yeah, now I can talk about this stuff clearly. I have a clear voice now. I need to do a story time on how I lost my job because I know someone on TikTok requested a story time on how I lost my job. I could do that too because I have a clear voice now, so I actually have to revisit a lot of the stuff I was talking about before with that crummy voice mod shit. I have to revisit a lot of the shit I was talking about before because I had that crummy voice mod shit, and I was so limited. It was so stifling. I was in a box. I was really in a fucking box with that shit. If I do a story time about unemployment, not unemployment, sorry. If I do a story time about how I lost my job, I need to do a timestamp on that because I go back and record that and post it. But the problem with doing it on live stream is that the video isn't nice and big for everybody to see. The video is but however, I'm promoting my live streams in the process. I'm promoting that I'm a streamer. I'm promoting that I stream it on YouTube. I'm promoting that. And that's the easiest way for me to do things realistically. Realistically, that's the easiest way for me to do things. So for the sake of it being convenient and easy, I think I'll just do it during a live stream, possibly this one. because it's just convenient and easy for me to do it that way. Oh my god, there's so much shit everywhere here. Oh my god, my room is a nightmare. My room has always been an absolute nightmare since I've been switching gaming PCs back and forth. It's been an absolute nightmare. That it doesn't take much for it to get messy. I might not bother with certification tonight because the problem is, if I can just go and submit my draft, that's okay, and just look it over it. But I worry that it's going to evolve into something larger, and I know that I have more time because the deadline is the 10th, so I know the deadline is the 10th. But however, I think me not doing no certification is actually holding up my checks. Right, because they said like on the 5th that it would take 3 weeks when I had the eligibility interview. So I think I also have to talk about the eligibility interview because it's not what I thought it was going to be. And also, after I did the eligibility interview, it just made me feel really angry because they were asking me about information that was already on my form, and they make me wait like an entire month for unemployment just to verify. An entire month waiting on unemployment checks just to verify what I wrote on my form was true, or just to verify something. I'm like, you guys, do you fucking realize that if I didn't have a support system, that I could end up being homeless? Like, do you guys actually fucking realize that? Delaying unemployment for a month, delaying these checks for a month, that it actually, like, people end up being homeless and miss rent and miss bills and miss stuff. It's like, do you actually fucking realize? Oh my god. I don't know if I'll talk about how I lost my job this live stream because I already got a lot of topics to cover. So maybe I'll save that for next time because I already got a lot of topics to cover. Yeah, I'm live streaming a bit late, so it seems like traffic is slow because I'm live streaming late as usual. It's a hit or miss. Sometimes I'll get a big influx of traffic live streaming late, but sometimes I won't. And even if I live stream earlier, it's still hit or miss. But it's Saturday night. That's surprising. Why aren't more people here? It's Saturday night. Weird. Maybe they're doing other shit. Yeah, Anime Expo's going on. I'm sure they're doing other things. It's 4th of July. It's the weekend after 4th of July. I'm sure people are doing other things like spending time with their family. I spend time with my family all the time because I live with my family. They're in my face. Yeah, it's like this one family member's in my face. I get along well with one family member, but then there's one family member that sometimes we have arguments and not get along really well. But yeah, we're in each other's faces, so I'm spending time with family all the time, really. Like, 24/7, because we live with each other. Like how Peter Steele lived in his mom's basement. Yeah, I got a similar thing going on. Unfortunately. Okay, where should I start? Okay. I mentioned unemployment eligibility interview, 4th of July. I mentioned somebody wanted me to do a story time on how I lost my job. I think I'm gonna save that story time for last because I don't even know if I'm gonna cover that because I need to go to bed early, earlier than usual. I need to, like, at some point I'm gonna need to pack it up in like a few hours. I have a few hours. I have about like 2 hours. I have about like 2 hours before I need to stop, so I'm gonna get to the other things first. Oh my god, this room is warm. I don't know what's going on. My room is so warm. I need to, like, spray myself off. It's distracting me. This room is like a hot box. It's distracting me. Oh. I need to, like, cool myself off. I don't know. Even me having a deeper voice, me rambling and talking is not very engaging. Okay, I feel more refreshed now. I had to put some water on myself. I feel a little more refreshed now. I had to, like, spray myself down with water. Because it was like almost 80 degrees today, but my room gets super hot. So 4th of July, what did I do and what happened? 4th of July is actually a longer story than I thought because there's actually a connection with getting my next job, potentially, and getting an internship. Well, pretty much my next job, you know, my next job is going to be through, hopefully it will be paid because it's an internship. Hopefully it will be. It doesn't matter if it's paid or unpaid because I need it to get my degree, but it would be more convenient and helpful if it was paid given my situation. But the 4th of July, this is what I did. I saw this band. As I mentioned before, I saw the Heart tribute band, Dog and Butterfly, in Point Vicente, Palos Verdes, and that I've seen them about like 3 to 4 times before that in Hermosa Beach, California, and Fiesta Hermosa, and this is in the Los Angeles area. It's not the city of Los Angeles directly, but these are the cities bordering Los Angeles, so I'm just gonna call it the LA area, the Los Angeles area, because it like clears any confusion. I want people to know that it's basically Los Angeles. For all intents and purposes, this is Los Angeles. So, it was at a carnival, a sort of 4th of July fair or carnival. And there was a lot of kids running around. There was families and a lot of kids running around. And, it was a lot of fun. So, I have to admit, I can't upload all the footage on YouTube of the concert. And this is why. Because, there's little kids in the audience. The Heart tribute band, Dog and Butterfly, the front woman, Lizanne Warner, was interacting with the kids in the crowd. And, yeah, her name is Liz Ann. Can the captions get that right? Okay. And there's this thing called Kappa on YouTube. Here on YouTube, there is this thing called Kappa. And basically, I'm worried that I can't upload the content unless I disable the comments. And not only that, if I say it's made for kids, yes, it's made for kids, it's going to be on YouTube Kids. And I don't really feel that the Heart tribute band should be on YouTube Kids, even though they were interacting with the kids in the audience. Well, Liz Ann, the front woman. I don't really feel like that should be on YouTube Kids, so I just opted not to upload it. I decided not to upload it. I decided to only upload the concert footage of them doing songs that have minimal panning of kids in the audience and stuff like that. There is kids in all of the videos, but there are some videos more than others that emphasize kids, and I'm just afraid that I'm gonna get my whole channel in trouble if I upload them because of COPPA, and I'm gonna have to disable the comments, and it's gonna show up on YouTube Kids. And then my channel is going to be visible on YouTube Kids. I don't want my channel to be on YouTube Kids. It's just, I could upload the content on TikTok, so it's on my TikTok page. And I can definitely probably upload it on Instagram as well. But I cannot, I probably cannot upload that on YouTube because of COPPA. And I don't want my channel to be showing up on YouTube Kids, but one of the things about COPPA is if there's child actors. Well, there's a ton of children in the video. There's videos of children talking, and it's just basically, YouTube would see that way. Well, that looks like content that, is, the algorithm might say that's made for children. Some automated process might say that's made for children, or somebody might review it, say, hey, legally you have to, disable the comments and put this on YouTube Kids just because it contains some kids talking. And it's just really like, oh, it's annoying, but that's why I don't have a lot of the content from this concert on YouTube. It's on TikTok. It's going to stay on TikTok, it's going to be on TikTok, but I was able to get a lot of I do have a lot of just concert footage of, I have a lot of concert footage of, just Dog and Butterfly performing, and that's going to be on here. Yeah, kids do show up sometimes, but it's not like the core focus. But there are kids that are the core focus of some of the videos that I have on TikTok because the band was interacting with the kids. The band was interacting with the kids. So, with that being said, yeah. It was just your standard carnival festival type thing with like food vendors and stuff like that. There was also food vendors, there was like a bounce house and all that stuff. Oh, there was a Wonder Woman walking around. Yeah, there was this woman dressed as Wonder Woman on stilts walking around. That was quite interesting. I could port the image here. I could actually port the image here, and there was actually a video too of her walking around. I could show that. That's probably the most interesting thing. Yeah, Wonder Woman on stilts was like the most interesting thing. But I'm also gonna upload this on YouTube Shorts, but that was the most interesting thing aside from the band. The hardcover band, that was like... I mean... I'm not planning on showing my screen anymore unless I absolutely have to, but I'm gonna get this up here, this Wonder Woman. I'm gonna get this up here. And I think I can just show some, I might as well just show some pictures of the band while I'm at it, because why not? Oh yeah, that's right, video footage of the concert. I'm supposed to get that onto a memory stick for one of my family members. Well, I'll take care of that soon too. I'm just really off kilter as to what I was supposed to do today, because I got in a big argument with someone that I live with over something stupid, and I just been in a daze ever since then. I've been mentally in a daze. I haven't really been able to think straight mentally ever since then. Well, I have so many photos now that it would make sense to share my screen. I wasn't gonna do it, but now it would make sense to just share my screen. But I'm not gonna do the big display where I'm not doing the big display where where I have to move things around. I'm not moving anything around. I'm definitely not gonna move anything around though. I'm not moving anything around. There's no way. I'm not gonna move anything around, but I'll just share my display once again because I have so many photos to share from this event that I'm just doing photos. I do have a lot of videos that's gonna be uploaded, but I'm just trying to make it as easy as possible because I have a lot to go through. I have a lot to talk about, so yeah, I got disable media source display capture. Oh, it's back here, isn't it? Wait a second. What's going on? Display capture. Okay. Okay. I'm not doing a big screen. I'm not. I'm just gonna do it this way because this is more convenient. Yeah, because I don't want to move things around. I don't want to. Oh, okay, that messes with my display capture. I don't want to move shit around, you know? Actually. Yeah, okay, I fixed it. Alright, so this is the band Dog and Butterfly. I do have videos being uploaded then again, but since I'm talking about it, I need to just show who they are because I'm talking about it. I need to just show it. And then this is the Wonder Woman that was walking around. The Wonder Woman on stilts. Yeah, that was pretty interesting. And I have some videos of her walking around. That was pretty interesting. Other than that, it was food vendors and a lot of families. But that was like part 1 of my 4th of July. There's a part 2. I just wanted to show that because I'm actually, you know, if I'm going to talk about it, I need to tell even that part of the story is also important. I'm going to talk about that part of the story is also important. Okay, my audio is on. Why am I seeing the same ad twice on YouTube? Oh my god, you guys are full of shit. They make us do ads, I hate it. Yeah, I'm still checking out Opeth. I got into their later stuff and they sound like Atomic Rooster, they sound like King Crimson. It's really cool. I also like their early stuff too. It's a lot more metal sounding, a lot more like death metal. But their later stuff is interesting too because they go back to like the 70s. They're like, the newer stuff for Opeth, they take it back to the 70s. They're just like taking it back to the 70s. I hear Atomic Rooster, I hear Emerson, Lake and Palmer, I hear King Crimson, I hear that classic progressive rock sound. So that, I'm actually sending a lot of that to one of my family members who grew up with those bands like Atomic Rooster in the 70s. I'm actually sending a lot of their songs to a family member that grew up with that stuff. Anyhow, that was just a side note of what I'm listening to. I like it so much I decided to listen in more closely and stop the other video I was playing. But, okay, here's part 2 of my 4th of July, so, yeah, cause it's been a few days since I've streamed, so I have a lot to talk about, cause it's been a few days. Is my mic not blasting? Okay, good, I turned down my mic, because I remember my first stream, my mic was absolutely just blasting and clipping, and it kind of ruined it. It made it not as good, because my mic was just absolutely blasting and clipping, it was so bad. Okay. I'm not gonna show the photos of the food, but I went to a 4th of July party after that. And I'm not gonna show the photos of the food or anything like that because I feel like it wouldn't really add that much. It wouldn't really be that interesting. It's nothing that special. It's just desserts. Live desserts and potato chips. And it was in the same area in Palisades. Anyhow, that was part 2 of my 4th of July, going to this party I go to every year. So my family is friends with this real estate agent. And of course I'm not gonna say her name because I don't bring my in real life stuff to this platform. I keep my in real life business, my professional life completely separate from this platform. I do not bring that in real life shit into this platform, period. Unless it's like my computer tech bro or whomever is, unless it's necessary, I do not bring my in real life connections or shit into people I know in real life. I don't bring them into this platform unless it's absolutely necessary or there's good reason to do so. I don't do it. So, okay. So, I was there with another family member, and, so this woman is in like the financial field and real estate field and investment field, and she has money and she has connections, and she has been a family friend since the 90s, like before I was born in real life anyways. Yeah, she was a family friend like before I even came into the picture. So, anyhow, she has a lot of clout. This lady has a lot of clout. So, my family member is telling her about my dilemma, how my layoff from my job devastated me, how I need to get an internship to graduate, and basically kind of built up this sob story. And, it got her to she actually responded in a way where she was like she actually responded positively saying, I'm able to address this. I'm able to give you this internship. And she actually has given someone a job who couldn't get a job. So this lady has the kind of connections that I would need to get into my next job, and to, most importantly, first and foremost, get into an internship, but likely also my next job. This lady has the connections necessary. So this is, nowadays, that's another thing I'm going to talk about, is getting a job in 2024, because it's really hard to get a job in 2024. But the biggest thing that has been emphasized at my university and by these YouTubers who are talking about how hard it is to get a job in 2024 and on TikTok is to use your network. You have to know people. You have to have a network to get a job in this job market. With the AI has ruined online application process. Applying online, AI has ruined that. And also there's a lot of nepotism going on, but you have to, basically because there's a lot of nepotism going on, you have to have nepotism. You have to play the game. You have to play the game. A lot of people say we're returning to feudalism. I see a lot of evidence of that everywhere I go, and in my own life I see a lot of evidence of feudalism, return to feudalism. But you have to utilize that network or that nepotism. You have to utilize that to get a job. Or I'm just trying to get an internship, and I noticed that there's a lot of ghost listings for even internships on Handshake, and that's how I was told to apply to internships, and it's super frustrating. So I'm limited to my network, only people I know in real life, so I can't be picky because I can't be too picky because I'm only limited to my network and people I know in real life. Literally, like that's what people actually say that their experiences in regards to getting a job. It's also networking or career fairs. But career fairs aren't half as good as what they used to be because they heard a lot of people going to career fairs and they just say apply online. And I've went to career fairs before. I've went to those career fairs before, and it feels like a waste of time because they also told me to apply online too. I remember that. I went through that. I've been there. I've experienced that. So, that's good. That's some optimism that things are looking up for me, that this lady may be able to take care of me and connect me with my next job. And definitely my internship first and foremost, because I do not have that bachelor's degree because of not being able to secure an internship, and that's a barrier to that bachelor's degree is a big, not having the bachelor's degree is a big barrier for a lot of requirements for a lot of positions. There's a lot of positions that I cannot do just because I don't have a bachelor's degree. But there's also degree inflation going on. So I can't bank on just having a bachelor's degree because there's a lot of other people who have bachelor's degree, and there's something going on called degree inflation. So everybody else has a bachelor's degree, so it kind of like, I don't know. What I'm saying is I can't count on having a bachelor's degree working out for me. A degree doesn't guarantee you a job anymore. So because the degree doesn't guarantee you a job anymore, your network is still really important. But yeah, there's a lot of positions I'm just disqualified for outright because of not having a bachelor's degree. And I wish that I would have gotten laid off after getting my bachelor's degree, but in a way, hey, I knew that position I was working was an impediment to me getting my internship that I need to graduate, because a lot of internships are full-time. So I knew that working that job that I was working before was an impediment. So in some ways I did get laid off at the right time because I knew that job was an impediment to me getting my degree. So we'll have to see. She did call me the next day. On July 5th, she did call me. And I also left my jacket over there, so that's why I have to go to bed early and get up early, because I have to be there in the afternoon to pick up my jacket. And she's probably gonna sit down and have a chat with me based on my resume that I sent in, because she called me at noon the next day saying like, don't forget to send me your resume, yada yada yada. So I'm optimistic in a lot of ways because she has clout. She is my best hope of my network. She is the strongest point in my network. She has clout. She has a lot of connections. So she is actually the strongest point in my network. It's not even professors. You would think that professors would be a strong point in your network. It's not. It's not. This lady that I know that has money, that's in finance and is an investor. This lady that I know that has been a family friend since the 90s, since before I came into the picture. Yeah, that's like the strongest point in my network. And I didn't know that. I had no idea. Because I don't talk to her on a regular basis unless I go to her parties. Because she has a Christmas party, she has a 4th of July party, so I don't even talk to her on a regular basis. But yeah. Uh, yeah, I ended up liking Opeth a lot more than I thought I would. Yeah, I know, kind of random I used to start talking about Opeth again, but I'm listening to them in the background. I ended up liking Opeth a lot more than I thought I would. Cause I'm into, yeah, I grew up listening to King Crimson and Emerson, Lake and Palmer and Atomic Rooster. Those are the bands I can think of off the top of my head that they really sound like their later stuff. Like definitely their earlier stuff does not. It sounds more like death metal, so they're interesting. But they kind of represent that musical diversity that I have. Like I'm into classic rock, but I'm also into the death metal and all that, the grindcore. I'm also into that. I'm also into like the heavier forms of metal. I'm into classic rock, but I'm into the heavier subgenres of metal too. And then I'm into just heavy metal, so they kind of like align with my diversity and my musical taste. I've never seen a band that feels so much like me before. Usually bands are kind of hardcore about just sticking to one style and not going out there and venturing out into like other realms like classic rock influences, like really channeling that, but Opeth does. Because they also even covered Robin Trower, Bridge of Sighs. It's amazing. Because I also like Robin Trower. Robin Trower is a blues guitarist, so he's like kind of in the same category as like Jeff Beck. It's amazing. Shit. Okay. So I talked about 4th of July enough. Now I'm going to talk about the unemployment eligibility interview. So after I get that phone call, from the woman from the 4th of July party, about my resume, then I get that, unemployment eligibility interview call, and oh boy, let me tell you, I was like, what? After that call was done, I was like, what? I was like, you called me and you made me wait a month for this? But yeah, it turns out that my industry that I was in, like, is actually on file as being seasonal. My company is on file as being seasonal. My industry, my specific industry that I was in my company, is on file as being seasonal. And they're on file for basically my industry and my company is, both my industry and my company is on file as being seasonal, as not having, not operating fully during the summer. Like a lot of people go on vacation, a lot of people don't work during the summer. Versus they're fully operational during fall or spring. So you can kind of guess what this is. I'm not like wanting to divulge all my personal information, but if I'm never going back, I'll feel a lot more comfortable talking about it. If I'm never going back, I'll feel a lot more comfortable actually getting into, I bet you could almost guess what industry this is, what industry I was working in. I mean, you could almost guess, like, at this point, like, it wouldn't take a rocket scientist to figure this out. But I just didn't want to be very direct about it because, well, yeah, well, duh, obviously. I don't ever want to be very direct about it. Until, like, I determined that it's okay and I got the green light. Yeah, like, I get a different job and I never come back and I know I'm never coming back. Cool. But anyhow. So that was the problem. And I don't know what my company told unemployment, but if you look at my fucking form, I said that I'm not a seasonal employee. I worked during the winter, summer, fall, spring. I kind of got the seasons out of order, but I work all 4 seasons. I'm not seasonal. I'm not seasonal. I regularly worked during the summer. Yes, it's true. A lot of people at my company go on vacation during the summer or don't work during the summer. It's true. But I never did. I never did. I need the money. I need the money. I'm there all 4 seasons. I was always there all 4 seasons for a long time. I remember due to the limitations of my program, I originally started out under a program, a sort of internship type program. And the salary was actually provided by a third party. Under that, I was seasonal under that, but then for like 5 years straight, I consistently got hours all 4 seasons. So, I was like thinking to myself, I was like thinking to myself, like, just look at my form, like, what? Like, you're calling me to verify what I said on my forum was true? Yeah, it's because my industry and my company was like on file for me. Well, there was a lot of people who will not work during the summer and try to file for employment. Yeah, so there's a lot of that going on, so they made me wait an entire month to verify that my company was operational, that they were still providing services. Yeah, my company is operational and providing services. It's at a deficit. They're only partially operational, but what matters, what the meat and potato is here, is that I consistently got hours. Winter, spring, summer, fall. I consistently got hours for all 4 seasons for 5 straight years. I was not seasonal for like 5 years straight. So they wanted to they wanted to make extra sure. So they made me wait. So they've made me wait almost 2 months here. It's gonna be 2 months by the time I get my checks. It's gonna be 2 months. They made me wait 2 months. 2 fucking months just to verify that I was not likely to. Oh yeah, another thing is they thought that I was gonna come back. They thought that I was gonna come back. And this was information I provided on my forum. They're asking me it twice. I was asked on the forum, and I was asked the same questions I was asked on the forum on the phone. I was asked the same questions that I filled in on the forum on the phone. It's like, I can't just fill it in on the forum and it's good enough. You have to ask me on the phone, and I have to provide voice verification, so you make me wait 2 months to collect unemployment? And bills are not gonna get paid? Potentially, if it wasn't for the support that I was getting, bills would not get paid. I may be on the verge of losing my apartment if I had one. Oh my god. Oh my god. This system is broken, people. This system is so goddamn broken. Oh my god. We need to overhaul this shit. This system is so broken. There is not, and I repeat, there is not, make no mistake, there is not a safety net. There is no fucking safety net. And I heard it was because of Reagan. This shit all started under Reagan and Nixon, where we gotta means test unemployment. Yeah, if you means test unemployment, that means that a lot of people aren't gonna be able to collect it when they need it. And you're expected to save money when you're living paycheck to paycheck. You're expected to save money for job loss. But I know that's what I gotta do, is I have to have emergency fund for a job loss. A lot of companies will just pay a severance. I mean, hell, I should have gotten a severance. I was there almost 10 years. A lot of companies will give a severance because unemployment is just not there. They're just not there. But it was because of the nature of my industry. That's the problem. It was the nature of my company, the way my company operates and the way my industry operates. That's what they told me. You'll figure. I mean, this was a very low-paying job. So, this is a very low-paying job. So, what are you gonna lose? Got nothing to lose, but... I mean, they don't know people's situation. You know, I have bills I pay, including a cell phone. If I was not managing my money well, oh yeah, I would have been in big trouble. Because cell phone companies is not gonna wait for like late payment, you know? The bill collection companies, you know, these companies like AT&T, they're not gonna wait for you to pay late. They're just gonna shut you down. They're just gonna shut you off. They're gonna shut the power. They're gonna shut it off, okay? They're gonna shut your number off or whatever. They're gonna shut your internet off. Spectrum's just gonna shut your internet off. That's why I'm really there's a lot of people who are furious of unemployment. The unemployment agency. Yeah, now I've had a bad experience with them too. They told me it would be 3 weeks from the 5th, but the problem is, yeah, I gotta go ahead and certify my weeks because if I don't, that's further delaying unemployment. And I'm relying on a support system that, you know, isn't foolproof, you know. Because I was told like, oh, yeah, you know, my bro told me like, I gotta pay bills too and then I'll get the money to you. And I'm still waiting on that and I haven't received that, so I haven't even gotten any help yet or any payments yet. Ugh. Luckily I don't have many bills. Hello Larry, what's good, what's up, Miyamoto? How's it going, how you doing? Wow. Hey, what's good, what's up? Oh my god. But yeah, that was infuriating. Granted, look, if I was in a more desperate situation, I would have called unemployment myself. I would have called myself if I was in a more desperate situation. But I heard they're really hard to get a hold of on the phone, but I would have called them. I would have been calling them and calling them and calling them. But still. Like, so things are really cut down to the bone, really. Social services, things like this, the safety nets, don't really exist. Don't really exist like the way they should. They're cut down to the bone. So you have to save. You have to save for an emergency, essentially, if you're not living paycheck to paycheck. If you have the means, save. Because I had to just be really careful with how I manage my money. I had to be really careful with how I spend and how I manage my money, what I have left. And I don't have a lot of bills, luckily, so that's why I'm okay. I do have a support system, but I don't know how resilient and strong that support system really is. But I am receiving one more paycheck that's just like $170, so I'm receiving a minuscule paycheck of I'm receiving a minuscule paycheck of $170. So yeah, that will cover that'll cover my bills. So yeah, I should have received it today, or I'll be receiving it any day now, so I'm gonna be okay, but this is not cool, man. This is not cool. I'm gonna be okay, but this is not cool. This is totally not cool. Okay, so I covered the eligibility interview and what happened. I covered 4th of July. Okay, I covered the eligibility interview, I covered 4th of July. Okay, so what else do I have to say? This is why you have to apply for unemployment right away, because of shit like this. You have to apply right away. I heard on TikTok it took somebody 2 months to get unemployment. But yeah, I did get that request to do story time about how I lost my job, but I'm not gonna get to that quite yet because I want to talk about the job search in 2024 and the problem. I want to talk about what I learned. Because I personally been through it, now I'm personally going through it. I personally am going through it right now. So I'm not just like watching the videos and I'm not just watching the videos and I'm not watching the videos in a passive way about the job search in 2024. I'm actively watching the videos and actively listening. And it's different on an emotional level because I can actually relate. I've been through a lot of the stuff that they mention in these videos. A lot of the things that are mentioned in these videos about the job search in 2024, I'm actually going through it right now. So it hits different. Hello there, Nico. Hey, what's good? What's up? How's it going? How you doing? Well. Have you seen my big tongue? My big long tongue here? Have you seen my lovely chompers? I always like to show off because I pay good money for that shit, so I want to get my money's worth and I want everybody to see it. Oh my god. Oh. Oh god. Oh fuck. Oh, this room is so warm. Oh my god, my room is so warm and there's no fucking air conditioning. Oh. It's night and this room is like a hot box. Oh, it's hard to like clean my room because I know I have to go to bed early. I don't want to like start something that I have to finish and then I'm like, oh my god, I have to go to bed, look at the clock. But I might as well just start now because I have like a couple of hours at most, so I might as well just start. I still have a couple hours, so I might as well just continue, but I'm trying to figure out where to start. Oh my god. I have a package to open, so maybe I'll start there, because I have a package up. I guess this room is getting cleaned in more than one day now, which is ridiculous. I usually just like to do it all in one day, but that's not happening. That's okay, oh well, what are you gonna do, man? What? Okay, I'm putting some stuff back. As long as I'm doing something, this room is so messy, it's gonna take more than one day to clean it. But it's mostly because, it's not because of how messy the room is so much, it's because of the fact that I have to go to bed early. Yeah, because I got into a really stupid argument with somebody that I live with and all of that. Yeah, it's gonna be pushed into more than one day, I can clearly see that. Unless something miraculously happens. Unless I'm able to just work really fast and if I can miraculously just push through it, I don't know. Forever Alone, what the fuck? The captions, man. What the fuck? Oh my gosh. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to step out soon, but I'm gonna get to the nitty-gritty of what I was saying with the whole job search thing 2024, yeah. Because nobody's actively chatting with me right now, so I can still talk about it. Yeah, so like I mentioned, I watch these videos. I watch a lot of these videos in a way that's active, not passive, because it hits different because I'm actually going through it. I connect with it in a different way because I'm actively going through a lot of the shit that's being mentioned in these YouTube videos or these TikTok videos about Job Search 2024. So, anyway. Oh, God, this room is like so warm. It's like, I've had such a long day. I'm losing my train of thought. It's okay. I'm quickly losing my train of thought, but it's fine. Oh my God. Oh, look. Oh, I feel like I'm melting. Holy shit, I'm melting. Okay. Okay, so first and foremost, a lot of these job videos mention ghost listings. And I think that pretty much all the positions that I've been applying to certify for unemployment are ghost listings. And a lot of times with ghost listings, there's auto rejection as well. You just automatically get rejected. Even if you're really qualified for the position, have a really good resume, you just get automatically rejected. And I think that a lot of the listings that I've applied to are the ghost listings, or they're just really particular about, if they're not ghost listings, if they're legitimate, they have insane requirements, or they're really particular about what they want. And especially not having a bachelor's degree works against me, because there are people that are applying to those positions that have bachelor's degree. So I pretty much always get squashed because of not having a bachelor's degree. Even internship positions, I think, are doing the same thing. They're giving those internships on that website called Handshake that's for students to the students who've already graduated bachelor's degrees just because they applied. They're slightly more qualified, or they're a lot more qualified because they've had previous internships. They have a combination of previous internships because of networking and their bachelor's degree. But pretty much, I quickly realized after watching a lot of these videos about Job Search 2024, because I knew it was bad before I got laid off. I knew it was bad. And that's why getting laid off freaked me out so much, because I knew it was bad. I knew that I was going to have a hard time finding another job. So, with that being said, but I knew that I needed an internship to graduate, so there's that carrot being dangled over me for my degree, and that degree requirement compels more people to have sympathy and empathy and be compassionate, and not just being told, pull yourself up by your bootstraps. People are more empathetic because I'm still trying to get my degree, and this internship is actually a requirement that's holding me up from getting my degree. So that makes people more likely to work with me, and that may have been a reason why this lady who's a family friend who has connections is working with me to arrange that internship, which I hope I could get a full-time position through that, or a part-time position, whatever, just so I can make some money, or the internship continue just so I can get some money in again, because my job was actually part-time. But I was living comfortably off of $1,000 paychecks per month, or $1,200. I was living comfortably off of that because I live at home. I was living comfortably off of that. So as long as I can make that again, I can live comfortably. I can live somewhat comfortably. As long as I can make that again, I can live somewhat comfortably. Not fully comfortably, because I'm not like living in my own place. I don't like have my own apartment, so it's not like it's fully there. It's not fully there because is that a reality app notification? Oh, somebody joined. Hey, what's go? What's up? How's it going? How you doing? Probably a little late. I probably caught you a little late, but if you're still there and still engaged, how's it going? Okay. Oh, fuck. Yeah, so I heard on TikTok that people are having to submit hundreds and hundreds of job applications. Before they get hired, like hundreds of job applications before they get hired. And I've only done like maybe 15 or 10 or something. Wow. I'm just beginning. But, it's an employer's market, so not an employee market, it's an employer's market right now, so I get what I get. I have to kind of like just whatever I can get. It's like whatever I can get. Also, under unemployment, I like can't refuse work. So it's on the unemployment record. I can't refuse it. If it's on the record anyways, I can't refuse it. So, yeah. So people say like the only way to get jobs nowadays is through networking, and that's how I got my first job anyways, was through networking. In 2015, I got my first job for networking anyways, so, yeah, that's the only way to do it. What the hell is in this bag? Because I remember having to move tons of stuff from my computer desk. Oh, these are all my sunglasses that have been missing for like a long time. I found peanut butter crackers, oh my god. I found my Apple Watch. I was trying to find my Apple Watch for so long, and I haven't been able to charge it. I think this is definitely gonna extend into more than one day, so I'm putting a lot of stuff back in this bag. Oh yeah, my dead guitar tuner. Ah, it still works. Weird, okay. Oh, maybe this is the tuner that's not dead. I remember I had a tuner that was dead and I never got to replace the battery on it. Okay. Putting everything back in this bag for now because, that's right, I'm supposed to look for some things on Amazon. I'm supposed to shop for some things on Amazon, but I totally forgot. Like usual. I said today would be the day that I take care of it. Not... Well, I can still I can still start looking for the things that I need, but I'm like limited to what little time I have left, because I have very little time left. Oh, I have this paint pen that was left open. I wonder where the lid for this is. I left a paint pen open from when I was working on one of my plastic masks. I found this bag. I can, like, save it. Okay, all I need is a rubber band. I could save this paint pen. Oh my god. Oh yeah, for entry-level positions, another thing where it was mentioned that you need like 20 years of experience or 10 years of experience. There's experience required for entry-level positions, so basically there's been a situation created. Also with the mass layoffs, there's like there's like tens of thousands of people applying for entry-level positions because of the layoffs. Tens of thousands of people. I saw that on TikTok. So, yeah, the online system for applying to jobs is outdated, it's dated, but a lot of I got some helpful advice from TikTok, particularly for finding remote jobs through online means, like applying online. And, there are some videos that stated, to use remote job websites like flexjobs.com for remote jobs, but I'm not sure how much that would actually help my situation. I'm not sure how much that would actually, make a difference, because probably there's tens of thousands of people on those websites too. There's probably so many people on those websites, but I heard the websites not to use to get a job that are overrun. LinkedIn is overrun, and Indeed.com is overrun. Indeed and LinkedIn are really overrun for trying to get a job. I'm using Handshake, and people have been complaining on Reddit about getting ghosted on Handshake, and yeah, I could see Handshake is just a aggregation platform, basically. These companies are posting the same job listings on websites like Indeed, those common websites that are being used, or LinkedIn. And, I also heard of this AI job search tool, on TikTok, which may help me as well, because I really would like to get a remote position. That's really what I'm looking for, is something that's remote, because that would make my life a hell of a lot easier. But I don't know if the internship's going to be remote or in person. I don't know anything about the internship yet. I have an idea of what companies I might work for, but I don't know if it's going to be remote or in person, because she's still working on that. But I can't be picky. I have to just take what I can get. I cannot be picky. I cannot be particular. I cannot be too particular. I have to just take what I can get, because the job market is really competitive. Also, if I were to apply on like flex jobs for like those remote job websites, if I were to actually get on those and apply, here's a big see, the big problem is that I don't have a bachelor's degree because of this internship. I would have had a bachelor's degree if it weren't for this internship requirement, but I don't have one. And I learned on my resumes that I need to emphasize that I have experience of remote work, because a lot of companies read those resumes and are like, well, you've been doing in-person all your life, so stay in person. You don't have any experience of remote work, we don't want to train you. And they assume that I don't know how to use Zoom or something just because my work has been in person. But I've done remote work on Zoom during the pandemic. My work was remote during the pandemic, and that's how I was able to start doing this, is because of remote work. I was only able to start doing this the way I do it because of remote work. I was only able to start doing this because of remote work. So, like, Oh. Yeah. Alright, so yeah, it's really hard to get a job online in general, I think, like applying online, like my network. Like I understand the people I know in real life and nepotism and all that is my best chance of getting a job right now. I understand that, so it's not like I'm gonna stop applying for remote positions. If I don't get one, I'm not gonna stop applying to other jobs or remote positions. I'm not gonna stop applying if if this position's in person doesn't mean I'm gonna stop applying or whatever. I'm still going to do that because I want a remote job, like really bad. I want a remote job, so, yeah, because I would get my life back. I can really live my life the way I want it, and really, like, it would be great. It especially would be great if I can make my own schedule and not have to be on Zoom. That will be really pleasurable, really hedonistic. Most hedonistic job ever. Hedonistic, the most hedonistic job, man. Oh, man. But, yeah, those positions are highly competitive, and I don't even know how about yourself. I know once I finally get my degree, it will be a lot easier once I get my degree. I just have to finally get my degree. As long as I can reapply, yeah, that's the main thing, because I want to make sure that, yeah, once I have a degree, I stand out like a lot more of a chance once I get my degree. Because they want you to have one, they just want you to have one, man, so. Requirement. It's a requirement, so. Yeah, it's sort of shit. You don't have one, you're fucked. Oh my god, I know several people joined the stream miles away. If anyone's still here, hey, what's up? Oh my god, I got like 5 people, shit. 5 people joined the stream while I was away, bro. Oh, man. Oh. It's when I'm away, it happens. It happens when I'm away. Oh. So, it's going on midnight, and I was actually originally planning on going to bed at this time, so I decided what I'm gonna do is, oh god. There's something else I have to do, but I'll save that for after the live stream, but I decided what I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna clean my room anymore, because I just don't have time. It will impact me going, but hey Kai, hey, what's up? How's it going? How you doing? Wow. Yeah, with the time I have left, I should be able to do story time about how I lost my job, but I also want to put a timer on that because I don't want it to be too long. I want to make sure I'm concise and not rambling because, on TikTok, you're not, like, able to upload, like, super long videos, so I want to make sure I keep that concise. It has to be concise. I have to be very concise about it. I can't be, like, rambly. Okay. Yeah, there's some things I have to do on the computer. I'm gonna see if my certification draft was saved. First of all, I'm gonna look at my screenshots and make sure that everything matches, that everything's correct. Well, maybe I'm not gonna deal with that tonight. Well, I should be able to just submit a draft if I'm comfortable with it, but isn't there something else that I have to do that's also important? Okay. Oh. Okay, I had it. I knew what I was going to do. Oh yeah, that's right. I need to shop for some stuff on Amazon. Okay. There's something I gotta get on Amazon. That's right. I'm gonna eat my desserts that I have from the 4th of July party a little bit. But I need to be careful because it's late. Oh yeah, I have to also pick out my outfit for tomorrow because... Oh hey, what's up? How's it going? Do you hear me? Oh, man. Yeah, generally, if people don't interact with me in the comments much, I'm just gonna keep rambling. I'm just gonna keep going. Yeah, I have art update that I normally do. Okay, Amazon employment certification. Gosh, I need to make a to-do list. Well, certification is pretty important too, because that could delay my unemployment check. It's delay me. Well, actually, I have several weeks I need to certify for yet, so the problem is, out of all these weeks I need to certify for, so only 2 of them are coming out, only week 1 and 2, so like, I don't know what's the deal with that. I have no idea what the deal with that was when I came in early weeks 1 2, but I guess if I had to guess, weeks 3 and 4 will come up too. I did a mix of things tonight. It was a bit of a mix. Oh my god. and me trying all these pastries that I got from the 4th of July party. I've been kind of awaiting these. I've been anticipating trying these. Well, if they're really good, I might just eat them. The whole thing, I might just eat the whole thing without a slate. If it's really good, I'll just eat it. These look really good. That's interesting. It's pretty good. See? I'm gonna watch some videos about retro computers as my bro's building one, so I just kinda wanna see what it's about. These desserts are interesting. Oh, these are like little Debbie cakes. Oh, I remember these. These are little Debbie cakes. Oh, that's what they have at the 4th of July party. Little Debbie cakes. Oh yeah, it's a flashback to my childhood. Yeah, these are known to be like really bad for you, little Debbie cakes. Oh my god. Oh my god, this one has caramel and chocolate and marshmallow. Oh, that's good. That's delicious. Oh. I forgot about mixing music again, like I usually do. I always forget about mixing music. I have this music to mix and I forget. Oh, you know what? I have the tracks ready. I think I have to click fix them. I can put it together and listen to it. Yeah, because I keep consistently forgetting to mix my music. Then... I do need to do a, oh my god. You know what? I think this product that I want to order, I could DIY it. I think it's totally possible to DIY it. In fact, I think that I may have something already on hand that can do what I want it to do. After looking at some products I see. I know how to sew. Yeah, I think I can DIY this. Cause I don't have a lot of money to just be, I don't have money to just be throwing around right now. And side, I don't see anything that's really custom to my requirements anyways. What the hell? I actually found a very good product that actually is even better than. I found a pretty good product that seems to be better than my DIY idea. Okay, I found a product that seems to make sense. Okay, sweet. I found something that makes sense. Okay, I got my Amazon shenanigans over with. Oh my god. Okay, it's pretty much time for me to start. I'm gonna stop streaming. I need to hunker down a little bit. But I was gonna do, I know I got recommended to do a, story time about losing my job, and it actually would count as, like, content, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm gonna go ahead and change my setup. I'm gonna alter my setup. I think the easiest way to do this would be just to alter my setup, because all I need to do is screen capture this live stream on my iPhone, and then I can make all the modifications needed to make it look like a professional video. Because for me personally, I really, you know, yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'd rather just post it as a live stream on TikTok, just promote the fact that I have live streams. I would rather, like, promote the fact that I have live streams than just, like, yeah, than me a regular video. I would rather promote the fact that I have live streams, but in order to make these arrangements, I have to, oh yes, that image that's behind me, the throne, I have to get that as a full screen image. Oh shit, I have to get that as a full screen image. What's behind me, the throne and the dungeon? Fuck. Okay, I gotta do that. Because I need to wrap it up, because I really should be going to, I need to like go to bed. So I need to wrap it up. There was something I needed to do on Amazon. I already took care of that. That was pretty quick. That didn't go as badly as I had thought it would. It was pretty quick. I just took care of it. It was pretty quick. I did what I could. I wish I could do more tonight, but I have other obligations, so I can't, like, do anymore. Okay, I just got a, I created an image of the dungeon chair being full screen. I think I should also turn off my music while I do this, because I want this to be as concise as it possibly can be. Oh yeah, there it is. Yeah, we'll see how this goes. But I want this to be as concise as it can be. First of all, I need to end my live stream on Reality app, because at this point I'm no longer interacting with people. Goodbye Reality app, because I'm no longer interacting with people. I need to shut the stream down because I need to go to bed. Okay. I took care of that. I'm gonna turn my music off so I can focus, because I want to make this as concise as possible, because I want to make sure I'm not rambling. I'm just gonna go off without any bullet points or anything like that, because I think, yeah, by now I have a more nuanced perspective anyways. I can summarize, because it was just a live process at the time. Okay, so I'm turning off my captions, I'm turning off my media source. Okay, there we go, and desktop audio is off. And I switched to backgrounds, and here I am. I need to move myself over here. I need to mark this time capture as, I need to mark this as, the moment I expand myself, I'm gonna mark this Here you go. I expanded myself fully. Okay, so I'm gonna mark this as 2 minutes, 2 hours and 40 minutes, because I already have everything set up for live streaming, and this is a lot of trouble to set up, so I'm just gonna do the story time. In the live stream, the story time. On TikTok, I was requested to do a story time on how I lost my job, and it's something I should do anyways since I have a new voice that is much more clear. Alright, this is a story time on how I lost my job. So, I was laid off on June 4th as a Teams message. It was a message through Teams. I'm going to try to be as concise as possible, not ramble. I'm not going off of any bullet points, but it happened very recently. It was a lot for me to process. Um, there wasn't much warning other than a memo being released about budget cuts, and that memo was released on Teams for everybody to see. And the way it was worded, I didn't exactly expect my position to be cut or anything like that the way it was worded, but there was a lot of people who could do my job and do my position. That was the issue, is there's a lot of people who could replace me, and there's a lot of interns at my company, so the interns actually, there's a program that will fund college students. They will fund college students' salaries. It's called Federal Work Study. Will fund the salary for college students. So in other words, that salary, that wage, it's not even paid by the company. You make whatever X amount of hours, it's paid by Federal Work Study, and it's kind of like having interns. It's kind of like having interns, but Federal Work Study can work at like any company. But my company has a lot of Federal Work Study employees, so and a lot of new hires. And I had been there for a while. I had been there for almost 10 years, but apparently they don't value loyalty at all. Apparently, so um, you know, just not when it came to me. I did see other colleagues who had been there a little longer than me get promoted and be in higher positions, but it just wasn't really loyalty when it came to me, or didn't really care about promoting me or moving me up to other positions when it came to me. But the problem with getting promoted is management is a big responsibility. It's a big responsibility to manage, to be a manager or supervisor, and I've been a student and whatnot. But another warning sign was that, like, I was told that the position that I was working was technically for those interns, aka the Federal Work Study. It was for them. I was told that, and I was told that there was another reason. There was a couple other reasons why, but mainly just not being a new hire. The position I was working was for new hires or interns for all intents and purposes. So I was transferred to a different department because the department I was working for all these years that I've been working for this company, I started out at a different department, and that's the department I've primarily been working. So that department was really tight with me, and the managers were really cool and stuff with me and liked me. But that department closed down. It got shuttered due to you guessed it, budget cuts. So I was transferred to another bigger department with hundreds, as like over 100 employees in this one department alone. But my company overall has probably, oh, definitely hundreds of employees, if not 1,000. It's a pretty big company. But my department alone had like a good chunk of the employees at the company. Because there was like, oh, God, there was easily over 100 employees in my department. So, I eventually came to a point where I was just seen as a number. I was just being seen as a statistic, and I noticed that I didn't really feel appreciated. And there was a whole host of other stuff that happened. Like with management. Like when I first came there, management wasn't so pleased with me, and I remember I was complaining about my hours being cut, and I was actually quite assertive about how I wanted to have my regular hours and my lunch break, but I probably came off as a tad bit um yeah, I thought I was assertive, but it may have been read as like, oh, you're being aggressive or you're being demanding, even though I thought I was just being assertive. But there was kind of a beef that started. There was kind of a rift that started with management over that. So I didn't come in there on good terms anyway. So I knew that it was going to happen. It was just a matter of time. There was little incidents and then not being properly trained and being reprimanded for a mistake that was made and not even being willing to listen to my side of the story, not even believing me until I was finally given a chance to explain what happened. But yeah, that's the short of it. I mean, there's other things here and there that happened, but I'm not surprised that I have been laid off and there's other coworkers that were moving on to full-time jobs from other companies, but I just got laid off. And I was also asked a couple of times if I'm going to return or whatnot. I mean, if they have work for me and I don't have anything else, yeah, I mean, what choice do I have? You know, in that instance, what choice do I have? But I, uh, I'm hoping that I get something. I'm already in talks of, getting a internship because I need that to graduate and possibly leading to something bigger. I actually do have somewhat of a network, thank goodness. It's not the best, but I do have somewhat of a network. But it's really hard actually looking for a job too, as well. There's a lot of bullshit that comes with searching for a job in 2024. Oh, am I gonna do a part two to this shit? Yeah. So, also an update, in regards to this. I don't want to make this much longer, but I'm already having to do a part two here. But, also, I've been having to wait like 2 months for unemployment because my company also cuts back operation during the summer and the winter. I'm almost giving away what my occupation was. Now I'm like fucking giving it away. Hopefully I'm not coming back. But yeah. So anyhow, I recently got a call from unemployment about eligibility interview just to confirm what I wrote on paper. I'm like, not what I wrote on paper. I mean, filled out the form. Like, just to confirm what I filled out on the form. And I was like, you're making me wait for unemployment just to like confirm that I'm not that likely to return and that like I'm not seasonal. Like for the past 5 years I've been working for this company, I have not been seasonal. I've consistently gotten hours for like all 4 seasons. And like you had to make me wait for a month for you guys to call me just to confirm that. Um, what a lot of people do is they'll try to call the unemployment agency themselves, but I heard they're like super hard to get a hold of and stuff like that. And I do have a reasonable support system, and I was trying to secure other forms of assistance that didn't really work out, and dealing with a whole host of other stuff. So I just decided to, for the better or for the worse, to wait for them to call me. And oh boy, they just wanted to confirm what I put in the form. They were questioning it because I think they heard something from the company, or it's the nature of the industry, or something was on file with the company. I don't know what was going on, but I now probably won't start getting unemployment benefits if I should get it now. But everything else has to work out with like the certifications and everything. Um, like probably the end of July, which is like 2 months from when I applied. Like anywhere from 2 to 3 months from when I applied is when I'm just finally getting the unemployment benefits. And I can tell you right now that if I didn't have a good support system, if I didn't have that, I mean like I would not be able to pay my cell phone bill. Like I would not be able to keep the lights on and possibly be facing like the worst of the worst and be really down and out if I didn't have a support system. But the job I was working didn't really pay much anyways. It wasn't really that high paying. I mean, um Yeah, my best time working was from the period from like 2017 to like 2021, I want to say, was really good. I got really good hours, and that's when I got the most hours, and that's when my paychecks were the highest. That was pretty good with living at home with family. That was pretty good. But then, like, in January 2023, that's when things got seriously tough and my hours were cut in half. So my hours were cut first and then I was laid off. So if your hours get cut, you are probably on the chopping block to get laid off next. So, and don't count on unemployment to bail you out because they might not be there for you because the safety nets just seem to be completely blown out in the United States of America. So you need to like ideally like have an emergency fund or have arrangements, have a plan. Like a lot of people are living paycheck to paycheck, and I certainly sure as hell didn't really be able to have an emergency savings, but just have a plan. Just try to have a plan I mean, it's a scary situation, but unfortunately, it's like, yeah, statistical probability indicates you're probably going to be in it, even if you've been at the company for a long time. It doesn't matter. We're playing a whole different ball game today. It like really doesn't matter anymore. But now I heard like you apply to jobs through the internet, you get rejected. There's tons of ghost listings. I know that I've applied to ghost listings and I've been dealing with. I got rejected recently. You get like auto rejected. It doesn't matter how qualified you are. There's also like nepotism going on and there's also networking going on. So you have to do nepotism or networking basically. And I know that. So luckily, hopefully my network will come through for me because there's somebody with a lot of clout that's a friend of the family that I got in touch with at the 4th of July party, and hopefully that comes through for me for like internship. But I don't know. I'll give an update on all this in a little while. I don't know when, but at some point I'll